As a person who has lived in survival mode, I know firsthand how fear and desperation can drive us to make horrible decisions. I understand the feeling of being trapped, of feeling like there's no way out. But I also know that it's possible to break free, okay? It's possible to turn your life around no matter how desperate or hopeless things may seem. I knew I needed to break free and I did. And now, as a life coach, I want to help you do the same thing. I am here to support you, to guide you, and to help you see that there is a way out of survival mode and there's a whole nother way to live this human experience. You don't have to keep living that way, okay? You can take control of your life and create a future that's filled with joy, fulfillment, and purpose. Make sure you tune into this next episode. It's just for you. Welcome back, y'all. It's another moment with joy. And y'all already know I pray that you guys are feeling good this Thursday. I pray that you guys are feeling loved. I pray that you guys are feeling adored wherever you are in the world, wherever you're watching from. Thank y'all for tuning in with your girl. And if you're not feeling loved, you're not feeling adored, know that I love you. I got I got you. And welcome to your moment. Welcome to your morning practice, your morning routine, or whatever it is, your daytime routine or your nighttime routine. Whenever you're watching this episode, I hope that it brings you some type of comfort. And I just appreciate y'all tuning in with me and trusting me with this information to give you guys to transform your life completely. And y'all are loving on me and dropping love all the time. So I really appreciate y'all. Okay. This like our little, our little time together where we evolve, we heal, and we transform together, y'all. So thank you for tuning in with your girl. Today is just like every other day. We're going to drop some love. But before we do that, I need y'all to subscribe. Go ahead. Hey, go ahead and press the button. Go ahead. Y'all got to subscribe. And not only that, y'all need to share. I'll be hearing people say that all the time. Share. But for real, share the video because we do this, and it's not the easiest job in the world podcast because y'all think that we just sit here and do this like it's work. Okay, but it's work that I enjoy, it's work that I love, and it's work that I get to do. Come on. And y'all are on the other end of this, so it's amazing. Okay, so make sure y'all sending these videos and sharing. So today, y'all, we're going to get right into it. We're talking about something that I've dealt with before, and it's survival mode. Who's out there surviving and not thriving? Because I know a lot of y'all are surviving and not thriving, and I want y'all to thrive. And hear me, survival mode for me was a trying time. It was not easy. And the reason why I'm having this episode is because when I was in survival mode, I did not know. Come on. I did not know I was in survival mode. I did not know that what I was feeling, what I was going through, what I was experiencing was survival mode. Me running for my life. And I don't want y'all to live in that zone or in that mode or in that mindset. So today, Joy is going to help you know if you're living in survival mode. This is a way to know. If you're listening to these ways that you might be in survival mode and you just don't know it, these 5 ways are going to let you know. Maybe y'all need to, check this. Because when I was surviving, y'all, it took my life for a really bad turn. Because when you're surviving and not really living, you will do some things that will be detrimental to your future, okay? So today, before we even start that, y'all already know, take out your journals. Take out your journals, and if you don't have a journal, they're on Amazon right now. The link is in the description. Get your journal so when I'm giving you these steps, you guys can write them down. When I'm giving you what this looks like, y'all can write them down. When I give affirmations, y'all can write them down. And remember them and go back and study them, okay? So today we're talking about survival mode. And I do not want anyone living in this way. And today we're going to talk about it from a one perspective, okay? Because there are many people think survival mode. You can survive. I'm thriving. I'm doing it. No, and I don't want anyone living in that mode. So today we're just gonna break it down. Survival mode, okay? And if you don't know what this is, before we get started, grab your tea, grab your journal, and grab your pen and write this down, okay? And sip as we talk, okay? What is survival mode, Joy? It's a state of being where someone is just trying to get by day to day, check to check, gig to gig, often due to difficult circumstances or challenges in their life. These challenges can include financial struggles, health problems, relationship issues, or other stressors that make it difficult to focus on anything beyond meeting basic needs like food, shelter, and safety. And y'all already know what's up. When someone is in survival mode, they may feel like they are just trying to make it, just trying to survive rather than thrive in this life, and may not have the energy or resources to pursue their goals and dreams. That's what survival mode is. And a lot of us today are living in that space. We are. And I've been there, y'all. So listen, I got the t-shirt, the mug, the pen, I got the paraphernalia, I got everything that says survived. Okay, and I know I ain't alone. So in this episode, we'll be discussing the common signs and symptoms of living in survival mode and how it can affect your life. Because I didn't know I was living in survival mode until I became aware of the signs. And I want to help someone. So I'll provide you with some powerful ways to also break free from this cycle and live a more fulfilling life. So first up, okay, if you're constantly feeling stressed and anxious, y'all, you may be living in survival mode. And hear me, constantly. Not once every year you just like, oh, I'm stressed out. No, if you're constantly living in the mode of feeling stressed and anxious, you may be living in survival mode. This can be a result of feeling like you're always on high alert. Like it's just, I gotta. You're constantly worrying about the future or feeling like you're in danger in some way. It's the worst feeling, y'all. It sucks. Okay? It sucks that we're in this place. And I can remember being in this place well. And my spirit sometimes won't let me forget so I don't go back. Okay? And I was so focused on the future that I couldn't see where I was. Where I was. I couldn't see where I was. Because I was so in the future. I was so in the vision that God gave me, right? Of myself. And it caused me so much anxiety because I'm like, I see myself, in my head and I'm popping. Like, I'm good. I'm popping. God is got this light around me and I'm so bright and I'm doing all the things that I dream and I'm doing them effortlessly and I'm doing them with ease. It's popping. But then when I get back to this reality, it's not so. And that would give me so much anxiety. I would be so stressed out, right? And all I could say to you is if you're feeling that way today in this moment, baby, breathe. Okay? You got to breathe through this moment. Okay? This can affect your life in a really bad way. If we're always stressed and always anxious about the things that we know are coming, but they aren't here yet. Okay? So the effects of this can be detrimental to both your physical and mental health, leading to chronic stress, chronic anxiety, and even depression, y'all, because I was super depressed because I just felt like I couldn't be who I saw, which is far from the truth, y'all. Who God shows you is who you are. That's who you are. But there's a process to get there, okay? So if you're feeling anxious all the time, you're feeling this stress all the time, you're constantly depressed, okay? You may be living in survival mode. And I want you to be free today. What other way, if you're constantly feeling like you're barely keeping up? How many people? Come on, raise your hand. Put it on your papers. Am I constantly feeling like I'm barely keeping up? Okay, so that is another sign of survival mode. When you feel this way with your day-to-day task, y'all. If you barely can keep up with your task, okay, this is a sign. You may always feel like you're behind, like you're struggling to get things done, and never feeling like you have enough time or money to do what you want to do. This can cause you to feel depression, y'all. And this is one of those signs that let you know I might just be surviving and not thriving. And I need to change my mindset, okay? This can lead to feelings of overwhelm, burnt out, and physical exhaustion. You want to sleep all the time. You like, you know what, get somebody else to do it. Okay? And I can remember when I first had my son feeling this way. Okay? I got to feed him every day. I got to feed myself. I got to bathe him every day. I got to clothe him every day. I got to do all the things. How? How sway am I supposed to do all of this while thriving, starting a business, becoming the person I'm supposed to be, the person that I see? How am I supposed to do that? And if you're in that place where you're looking at everything around you, you're going, I'm just behind. I ain't gonna be able to do it. You might be living in survival mode, y'all. And it's not a good place to be in. And please keep listening. I have a solution for you. Okay? Keep listening. So listen, if you're constantly feeling burnt out, you're constantly feeling behind, you're constantly feeling like God forgot about me, ain't no more left for me to do, baby, you might be living in survival mode. You might be. And I'm going to help you out, though, so don't you worry. Next up, when you forget about you and your needs. Because survival mode tricks our minds, y'all. If you're constantly neglecting self-care, you may be in survival mode. Self-care often takes a back seat when we're in survival mode. Not often, it does. We don't care about ourselves in survival mode. I ain't even going to front with you. You cannot do that, y'all. You in survival mode, you may feel like you don't have time for things like exercise, eating healthy, or getting enough sleep. And while I was in survival mode, I promise you, I said, how am I supposed to do that? I remember asking, how am I supposed to get the right amount of sleep when I can't sleep? Because I'm thinking, when I can't sleep because I got to get stuff done that I forgot to do 2 days ago. I can't get no sleep because my son needs me. I can't go exercise because I got to go do. There are so many excuses in survival mode because we just don't see it. We get blind in that space, y'all. And I remember, I was like, I gotta find some money to go get the what you call that thing, the membership at the gym. I gotta get some money to get that, and I ain't got that. I gotta find employment because my kids gotta be fed. My self-care things were always last on my list, y'all, and sometimes it didn't even make the list. So neglecting self-care can be and have serious consequences on both your physical and your mental health. If you haven't meditated, if you haven't took that walk, if you haven't intentionally surrounded yourself with things that you love, that make you thrive and live, you may be just surviving and not thriving. But I'm going to get you there. Don't you worry. Keep listening. Keep listening. Hey, y'all, I got a special announcement. I got journals. Do y'all see? I got journals. I know y'all ain't excited as me, but y'all know y'all just as excited as me because you get to start your spiritual journaling practice today with these beautiful journals. And these were curated with love for the spiritual seeker in you. And as a life coach, y'all, I believe that journaling is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and transformation. My journals are designed to help you deepen your connection with your inner self and with the divine, to explore your spirituality, to align your life with the highest purpose. That's what these journals are going to do, okay? Each journal is infused with positive affirmations, inspirational quotes by me, Joy River, and 2 thought-provoking journal prompts to help you tap into your intuition and unlock your inner wisdom. Okay, so whether you're looking to deepen your spiritual practice, cultivate gratitude, or simply just connect with your higher self, my journals are perfect for that. Okay, and you're going to have 2 journal prompts that will lead you and guide you in the way of writing, okay? And the rest of the book is just for you. It's just for you to write your thoughts however you feel them, whenever you feel them. It's a safe place just for you, okay? This is a perfect companion for your spiritual journey. Why not start today? Go to Amazon right now. You can get this book right now on Amazon, okay? The link is in the bio. You can go to my website and get the link as well, or you can go over to YouTube at The Couch with Joy and Friends and find the link in every description of the YouTubes and the episodes, okay? So go get your journal today. And all my close friends, y'all already know this face. This is Mary Elise. She did the journal cover for this book, and I could not be more grateful to my best friend for letting me put her painting, her artwork, her stamp on my journal. It's lit. Y'all, go get the journal, and I promise you, you're going to read the quotes that are on the inside. You're going to love it, okay? Get your journal today. Thank you. Peace. Number 4, this may be a sign that you're in survival mode. You're struggling to make decisions. Living in survival mode, y'all, it can make it hard to make decisions, and the right ones. You may feel, because you feel like you're in a constant mode, like crisis mode, like you're in crisis mode all the time. Like you got to just be on alert, which can make it hard to think clearly and make rational decisions. Y'all, I made the worst decisions in survival mode. Some things that I can never take back. Some things that I've had to literally go through serious spiritual cleansing and energy cleansing to get certain things out of my system, out of my spirit, out of my habits, I had to change my whole mindset. Okay, so I made the worst decisions in survival mode, and I want to help somebody not do that. I want you to listen to me, and I want you to learn from me. Do not do it. Even right now, woman, you have a child, you need that money. Don't do it. And you know what I'm talking about, because my sisters know when I say, girl, don't do it. You know what I'm saying. Don't answer that phone because that $1,500 is just waiting on you. Do not compromise your morals or your character or your mental health for a temporary piece of sunshine. Do not compromise your morals, your character, your name, your purpose, your everything for a temporary piece of sunshine. Because that's all I would get when I would answer the phone and go get it. Okay? Let's be real. And I could be transparent, because guess what? This is the couch. It's a safe space for me to talk to y'all. And I'm telling you, survival mode will have you doing things that you don't want to do. It's just the stuff you gotta do. Do not compromise anything for a temporary piece of sunshine. That temporary happiness. Because 9 times out of 10, if it's given to you and you don't know how to get it yourself, you won't be able to get it. You'll keep asking for it. I've been there. And you're the lender, not the borrower, okay? So survival mode has stretched me so thin. I said yes to everything that looked like it could possibly be God, and it wasn't. In some situations that I honestly thought were pure, weren't, because I was just surviving and looking at life in survival mode. I was in savage, y'all. I was a savage. And it was horrible. But I learned. I kept some people around me that looked at me and said, "No, you can't keep going down that route." I learned so much in survival mode about myself and the vibration that survival mode sends to the universe. And y'all will attract people who know you need it. And guess what they'll do? They'll use you so you can get what you need. They don't love you for real. They don't care about you for real. Surround yourself with people who see you in this moment. And if these ways or these signs are things that you've been dealing with constantly, you may be in survival mode. And that vibration sends out, I need, okay? And until I changed the frequency, y'all, from I need to I have, I am, I have, things started changing for me drastically. Gradually, but drastically. It wasn't overnight. It took some time. It took some meditations. It took some energy cleansing from my mama Nadia. It took me really diving into myself to say, I'm going to change this prayer from the problem to the promise. That's what my prayer is going to be, okay? And it helped me, y'all, and it changed me. And if you're constantly making bad decisions unconsciously and consciously, this can lead to feelings of indecisiveness, self-doubt, and even lack of confidence, y'all. So take my advice and heal. Take my advice and heal that, okay? You will make bad decisions when you're in survival mode. You will do what it takes. You will how to get it how you live. You're going to do what you need to do to get it done. Even what's that movie, Set It Off? Yeah, like she was in survival mode. What Mister say? You gonna get that check. And she had to get that check for her brother. Because they were surviving. We don't have to do that. And what the next scene they have? I said, no, Jada. And her brother ended up getting killed. And what do you think her feelings were after that? I used my body to get something that didn't even get used. Only I'm left with the regret of that. So do not, y'all. In survival mode, if you're making bad decisions based on what's your bank account look like, based on what your clothes look like, based on what Instagram is throwing out there, no, cut it out. Don't survive. We're gonna thrive. Okay. The next way that you know you're in survival mode, babies, you're feeling disconnected from others. And you're making sure you stay disconnected, okay? Because I don't want nobody to deal with me while I'm going through this. That's what I don't want nobody. I'm too heavy right now. No. So when you're living in survival mode, it can make it challenging to connect with other people because we're constantly looking for help, a way out, the next big thing. You may feel like you don't have time to socialize, or that you're too busy to maintain relationships. And this can lead to feelings of loneliness, isolation, y'all, and even depression. And that's what we've been dealing with a lot lately. The loneliness and isolation that we cause ourselves, okay? Which I found myself in too, y'all, in survival mode. I was called fickle, not dependable, all the things. I wasn't being a good friend during survival mode because I was surviving. And survival mode had me living a life opposite of what God wanted for me. I was choosing the things that were not healthy for me. Okay? It would be constant pressure instead of ease in survival mode. It would be constant heaviness instead of it being light. It would be rough instead of gentle. And when we start living how God shows us ourselves, then the pressure becomes ease and the heaviness becomes light and the roughness becomes gentleness. And we begin to live this gentle life. So we're going to break free from y'all. We're breaking free today from survival mode. So you're saying, how can I break free? This is how. You can break free from survival mode today and live a more fulfilling life. First, let me say this. Congratulations on making the decision to break free. Put that down. I decide to break free from surviving and I want to thrive. I'm deciding to break free from surviving and I want to thrive. Okay? So congratulations to you for making the decision on breaking free from survival mode, number one, and living life on your own terms, because that's what I had to do. So when I broke free from survival mode, here are the ways, the two realistic steps, okay? Because there are tons of ways that you can break free from this. But the two realistic steps that helped me from the jump, once I realized I'm only surviving and not living, and that's not the way I want to do this. Okay? I was living on everybody else's terms who was giving me money, who was giving me cars, I was living on everybody's terms but mine. Just surviving, getting what I could get. What did I have to do? Here are the two realistic steps. Whenever you're ready to take this journey, y'all have to, number one, assess your current situation and identify the area in your life that you need to improve. Because 9 times out of 10, we're surviving because we need some improvement and we really don't know how to do that. And I remember my friend Jasmine Wild said, babe, you got to put a name to it for it to go. So I'm telling you, put a name to it. Write it down in your journal. What's stopping me from thriving? Why am I in survival mode? Why am I a savage right now? Why am I gotta get. I gotta have, I need. Why? When God gave us everything we need to thrive. And guess what? You're gonna get there. Everything is inside of you. So take time to assess your current situation and identify areas in your life that need improvement. This could include your health, your relationships, your career, finances, or anything else that's important to you. But you got to be honest with yourself about where you are and where you want to be, because where I was I wanted to be taken care of, and where I am now is I want to take care of myself and everyone around me. I want to be an asset, not a liability. You got to change your mindset. This will help you create a clear vision and set realistic goals for yourself. Okay? And listen, when we're in survival mode, we kind of leave our bodies. Our spirit leaves our bodies and we like go and do things. We like wander a little bit. And there's a meditation that I did on my way back from survival mode after I have given my body, after I had given my mind, I had given my space, I had given my resources, I had given my energy away to people who did not deserve it. I had to say this meditation, and I'm probably, you know what, I'll put it on my website so y'all can, and my Instagram, so y'all can screenshot it and remember, and maybe blow it up and put it somewhere in your house where you can remember this meditation when you need to return back to yourself. And you just close your eyes, put your hands on your chest, and you will say, come back home. And when you sit there and you allow yourself a minute for your spirit to just come back, okay? And you breathe that in, you breathe that in. And if you've been consistently stuck to a pattern of surviving, this is for you. Say, I have arrived and I am home. I have arrived, I am home. Place your hand over your heart and keep saying that. I have arrived, I am home. In the here and in the now, I am solid, I am free, in God I dwell. In the here and in the now, I am solid, I am free, in God I dwell. That's what you say. Call yourself back. Many times on this journey, especially when we've been surviving, we've been savage mode, we've been getting it how we live, our body is tired and our spirit is trying to figure out where, and home is here, right inside of you. So call your spirit back, and many times on this healing journey, you're going to have to do it. You're going to have to call your spirit back to itself. Come on back. This is what we're doing, okay? Call it back home. Do not be afraid to awaken yourself again, to start over, okay? Don't be afraid. Forgive yourself and love on, okay? Forgive yourself and love on. And the second realistic way, y'all, is to start taking small, consistent actions toward your goal. After we've called ourselves back, we're back inside our bodies, we're conscious, we're aware, we're feeling like ourselves day by day, because it's going to take some time. Once you have identified those areas in your life that you need to improve, y'all, start taking those necessary steps to get what you need. I knew that I needed money, right? So what did I do? I found God in a way to say, God, you take care of me, not nobody else. Everything is inside of you. So I started doing things and making moves so that finances can flow my way. Okay? It did not happen overnight. And no, I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm on my way. Okay? So you have to start making those steps to who you see yourself as. It's important to start small, to start small, to start small. Okay? Then trying to do this big, huge change all at once. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, start by taking 10-minute walks every day. You know what I'm saying? Or drinking more water. But you can't just go from one size to the next. Even me, I want to be thick. I want to be fine. But God just didn't give me hips and dips in things. So thank you, babe. So if I want to be thick, I got to do things. I got to eat my proteins. I got to have the beef, the cornbread, the collard. You know what I'm saying? But it won't happen overnight. I'm not finna be thick tomorrow. Nope. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna work at it. I'm gonna do my squats. Christina Harvey, shout out to her. She showed me how to do squats the right way. Cause sis sitting up right, okay? And I'm trying to, Christina, I love you, girl. When I said, oh, what you doing? Them squats. So it's improvement day by day. Okay? And if your goal is your finances, what we going to do? Start creating that budget. My baby trying to put me on one. Hallelujah. You got to start saving money, small amounts of money each week. And I remember me and Babe was listening to one person, and she said $100 a week. If you start at 25 years old, I believe by the time you turn 65, you'll be a millionaire, right? So even if we can't start today, y'all making money today, we could start at 1,000 a month, just saving 1,000 a month, and we could catch back up. Okay, so start having that little budget if you want to change your money. And every month when the first roll around, you having panic attacks and anxiety attacks, baby. No, that's survival mode. Create your life. You have the power to do so. Okay, and celebrate y'all progress along the way to keep yourself motivated and on track. In your journals, write down where you are today and where we're going. Take your time. Be gentle, baby. Be gentle. This life is hard enough. You don't need to add that pressure to yourself, okay? Thank you, Lord. So y'all, remember, breaking free from survival mode and living life on your own terms is a journey, not a destination. And I know y'all hear that a lot. It takes time, it takes effort, and it takes dedication beyond what you can imagine. Effort beyond what you can imagine. Me talking about it sounds so simple, but I'm telling you, and I'm preparing you for the struggle that comes with changing your life and changing your mindset and changing those bad habits for good. Okay, but it's rough. It's a journey, but the rewards are so worth it. So keep it small, baby. Keep it consistent. Okay, and don't be afraid to ask for help or support when you need it. And I'm here. I'm here. I say it all the time. I'm here to talk to. You don't have to go to. This not your regular therapist session. This is Joy, your life coach, helping you get to the best version of yourself. You could talk to me about anything, and I'm here to support and help you. If you don't have nobody to talk to, I'm here. The link is down there, y'all. Call me. The number is on the website. Call me. Text the phone, okay? Because survival mode doesn't lead anywhere good. But thriving, you'll start to appreciate your life. You'll start to appreciate what God is doing through your life and the people around you, and everything that's around you will mirror the love and the support and effort that you give yourself. Okay, it'll mirror it. Okay, so I hope that this episode has helped you in some way release the need to survive, and I want you to thrive. Remember, you are light to this world. Okay, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I pray peace and love floods your life today. Okay, so please, y'all, share this episode, and I hope that it helped you. And until next time, peace.